Of course, we certainly didn't expect what we got, which is when I came back, pretty much this is what we found, you know. The slab was still here, and a few things here and there and nothing else.
This is all that remains of Scott Fox's Mississippi Gulf Coast home 6 years after Katrina.
I'm in Waveland, Mississippi, where Hurricane Katrina made its third and final landfall. As Katrina came ashore, the water level came up 30 feet. That's high enough to send water halfway up into those trees.
Scott Fox, a radio disc jockey, lived in Long Beach between Waveland and Gulfport, Mississippi. Although much of the media attention was focused on New Orleans and the levee failures, it was Mississippi that took a direct hit.
In the grand scheme and the mass of the area, I really think the Mississippi coast took a bigger hit. And nobody really focused on that. Very few people talked about that. But you're right. I mean, it was massive, massive damage and destruction all along this coast, 28 miles of beach. You know, it's terrible.
This is what Scott's home looked like before the storm, and when Scott returned, this is what was left of the house he lived in for the last 6 years. Washed away along with every other house on the street within about a mile of the beach. Since then, most of the lots remain bare, and for a reason that's easily explained.
You're not going to see a lot of people rebuilding. It just costs too much, I think. You know, the new codes are so stringent.
Scott lived in a FEMA trailer for 3 years after the storm, before finally moving into a new home in nearby Gulfport, well away from the water. One of the main reasons it took so long, like so many others, problems with the insurance company.
And somehow, you know, my flood insurance fell through the cracks and I wasn't fully insured on flood.
The recovery, slow at first, but it didn't take long for hope to return.
Very exciting for everybody when the first Waffle House opened up. And I was excited because I thought this is it. This is the first step to getting everybody back.
As the 6th anniversary of Katrina looms, Scott says that residents of the Gulf Coast are just ready to move on.
I think people are embracing the new changes now, finally, and ready for the development to just continue and build back up, and let's get our coast back.